Sermon 22 of Nahjul Balagah reminds us to maintain a certainty of faith and to enjoy it and to not be persuaded by the fear and other desire of this lower world. And if people are going to mourn, may it be the enemies. The true enemies, those who are blaming people that are innocent in that regard, those who are making claims against people which is really against themselves. And the people who are shedding blood, or who are going to shed blood, unlawfully of course, are the ones that they are dealt with by whatever means. And if they're, attacked with weapons, that actually sometimes addresses more than the immediate physical situation. It addresses the breaking out the boundaries in innovation. Now, of course, they've left the boundaries of what's religiously sound. That's what's meant by that. Because people's like, innovation. The connotation in English is very positive for the word innovation, but and let us not be like those who think that, Satan was finally defeated, and therefore all you have to do is claim it. No. Satan and his side continually have his influence. And if you don't want to be part of that influence, it's, one's got to address that pushback in your thoughts, your words, and your deeds. And a practice that you see among some Jews was also done by some other people, is that if they hear that this was the burying place or whatever, certain figure in history that they didn't like, or a certain contemporary person, they will throw stones at the graves. Nowadays, it's the racist mobs. And letter 22 was to Abdullah bin Abbas, who used to say that second to what Prophet Muhammad said, he favored the following, which was written to him. And people will get pleased over something they have no control over. And they'll get displeased about something they have no control over. But what should really please you, not make you proud, but make you pleased, is what you've secured as far as goodness and truth for yourself. Something that carries on to the afterlife. And find your security in that. And if you're going to worry, don't worry merely about the world, but worry about what's going to be the sake when it's all over and you're dead. But of course, again, the comfort about the situation in death is when you've secured yourself spiritually in the afterlife, you've secured yourself here. So, in that respect. Saying number 22. we're reminded that our lineage is not going to make up for our deeds being of a certain state. In Matthew 7:21, we have the idea that saying, Lord, Lord, by any interpretation of that, spiritual master is probably what was really meant, because that's, he could have been their liege lord or whatever, but, claiming Jesus as the Lord in some way, he says, nope, it's of the one who sent me. And you can look at the metaphor in that verse or whatever. And then the two verses to follow, you don't do things in his name. You don't, because it's breaking his law. These are the sort of people that he didn't know, but he's making a prediction. You don't do good works in his name. You don't heal in his name. You don't cast out demons in Jesus' name. So there's a bunch of things that people think are shortcuts, but we take full responsibility, and that gives you really more of a mental security rather than this I'm a sinner sort of talk, right? And if it's our position to remain behind in something physical, well, let us deal patiently with that.